Okay, so let's talk about timing. In the scriptures in Ecclesiastes, it says, for everything there's a season, a time for every activity under heaven. Obviously, as you can see right now, it's not exactly growing season. And if I'm honest, this is my least favorite time of the year. A lot of people think this is gorgeous, and maybe they're right. For me, I will take 80 degrees and sunny 10 times out of 10. And that's just it. As much as I might try to wish it to be summer and warm and sunny, that's not going to change the reality of the present moment. A really, really hard lesson for me that took many decades for me to embrace was understanding how important it is to live in the truth of the present moment. We spend so much of our lives with so much energy being put into the past and what's happened to us earlier in our lives and letting that define us, or into wishing for something in the future that may or may not ever happen, or worrying about something in the future that may or may not ever happen. And the reality is, both of those constructs, the past and the future, are not real. The only thing that's real is the present moment. And when we put all our energy into something that's not real, we lose our ability to appreciate the here and now and the present moment. So much of my life, I let that past story define me, and I let that hold me back from experiencing great things in the here and now. And I tried to change the reality of what exists today into something that I wanted, versus accepting that the universe is as it is for a very specific reason and for a purpose. And so today, instead of wishing that my gardens were abundant and overflowing with fresh produce, I'm going to understand that this season is necessary for a reason, that this timing is what it is for a reason. This snow that I'm going to spend the next couple hours shoveling is here for a reason. And when I embrace that fact, I can be free from the worries of something that's false and not real. Rather than try to force timing into what I think is right and fighting against the entire universe, I'm learning to detach myself and embrace the present moment and the present season, because it does happen for a reason. And whether it's relationships or financial situations or career or health or whatever it is, if I'm fighting against the present moment, then I'm fighting against the entire universe. So I'm going to keep this short and try to get out of the cold as quickly as I can here and get inside with a nice hot cup of coffee. But that's what I have for you today. For everything, there is a season and a time for every activity under heaven.